What is an IPO? Presented by WallStreetSurvivor.com. An initial public offering, or IPO, is the very first time a private company issues stock to the public. A company can decide to issue stock for a number of reasons, including to raise money for growth, or to allow employees, owners, and early investors to liquidate some of their shares and make money. To explain how an IPO works, let's look at Dave. Dave owns a chain of very successful food trucks in Chicago, but Dave sees a bigger future for his business and wants to expand his operation to other cities. To do so, he decides to issue shares to the public to raise the necessary cash he needs to build more trucks, inventory, marketing, and staff. Dave can't just issue stock himself to the public. He needs to use an investment bank. If the IPO is big enough, a company can use multiple investment banks. But since Dave's offering is small, he uses one, J.P. Stanley. Based on the value of Dave's company, Dave and J.P. Stanley determine the IPO price, the amount of shares they will use, and the percentage of ownership of Dave's food trucks they will give up. J.P. Stanley values Dave's food trucks at $100 million, and Dave decides to sell 10% of his company. 10% of 100 million means Dave will be raising $10 million. The investment bank decides they will be issuing 1 million in shares to the public at $10 apiece. The investment bank then lists the shares on a stock exchange for the public to buy. Investors can now buy shares of Dave's food truck. In the late 1990s, IPOs really took off as technology startups were issuing